Well, hello friends. Welcome to my channel. This is Cheryl. Thank you so much for joining me today. Can you believe it? It's already July. The year is half over, and you know what that means. We'll be counting down the days to Christmas before long. Well, grab your favorite beverage, coffee, tea, juice, water, your favorite digital or paper planner, and let's go ahead and get started decorating and planning our month of July. Well, I don't know about you, but I do have a lot of things on my schedule this month, a little bit busier than I would like for it to be. So I've got several appointments laid out here. I do have some fun elements here. This is a palm tree that I found on Adobe stock, and so I've used it before, but I kind of like it, so I thought I would use it again. You got sunshine vibes, and I don't know where you are, but where I am, it's been pretty hot the last few days. So stay cool and stay hydrated. So we'll be celebrating July 4th in a few days and celebrating also our 250th anniversary as a nation. And before this taping is over, I want to show you something. I started printing some 3D objects, and I made something that I'm pretty pleased with, so I wanted to share it with you. So this I also found on Adobe stock. We've got several family birthdays, and as I said, I've got several appointments here. I got my Sundays laid out for church here, and this is also a bookcase here that I found on Adobe stock, and I just kind of cropped it off. There was 4 of them, but I'm showing one because the other 2 are behind the element there. And so let's see, appointments galore this month. We've got the full moon coming up on July 29th. It will be a full buck moon. And so there, we've got that lined up there. I've got my dashboard here. I've got my goals to create special moments. I have some family coming down for the weekend, so we'll be celebrating with them. More healthy habits, eating, walking more, drinking more water. I need to put that on there. Practicing daily gratitude. I've got some affirmation statements here. You know, God is always with me. I can do all things, which means I can do this. I am the best, and today is my day. Instead of putting a calendar there, I kind of like this little saying here is, welcome to the family. And so you, my friends, are part of my YouTube family, and I do appreciate you being here with me and viewing my videos. And so don't forget to like and subscribe, and that really does help my channel. So this is pretty much all that I have for as far as laying out my month, and I'll just make sure that I have all my appointments in there. I didn't forget any family birthdays, and I did want to go back over to this page here. And what I'm going to do, this is June, but I'm going to use this, and I am going to cover this page, and I'm going to line up my photos that I have here. So hopefully this will work. And so what I did was I took my lasso tool, and you can do this too on any page that you want to cover up. So I just took my lasso tool, took a screenshot, and then on this up arrow, you get an opportunity to copy it. And then if you want to, you can do what I did and just paste it there. So I'm not going to use that one. So I'm going to undo it. So I just wanted to show you how I did it. So I'm going to cover this page up, but I think most of the elements would probably hide it anyway. So I don't think I need the whole thing because I got some shapes here that I think will help me out hiding this calendar page here. So if I need to stretch it a little bit more, so I'm just going to kind of make kind of my own little mood board here. So I've got these pictures here, and I'm going to just lay them out, move them around. And what I could do with this one here is I can put that in there and kind of make a frame. And then I can send it to the back. And one of the things, I don't know that I wanted to, I'll send this to the back. It's the only thing we're working with this, I think. Okay, so that looks good right there. I probably should have brought the other one to the front. Okay, so that's that one there. And I can put this one here. Okay, that looks good right there. Okay, and this is my, I'm just gonna make it a little bit bigger. So I 3D printed this in my new toy, in my 3D printer. So I'm gonna just put that there for right now. What I do want, this is this month's moon, the strawberry moon. Mine didn't turn out really red, but I have a friend, hers really did turn out really red. So I didn't get much red in mine. Okay, and I need to get rid of that. Okay, and this is a capture of my backyard. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make another copy of this. And there we go. Okay, and I'm going to put that over there. And I'm going to take my Eiffel Tower and I'm going to put that there. Then I'm going to bring this to the front. I think that will make a lot more sense than trying to worry about where everything is. This is the downside of working with photos. Okay, and see if I can put this. Okay, and I can put the name there, Eiffel Tower on there. Okay, and leave that there. I wanted to bring this out some more. I don't know why that is like that. I don't think you could choose a better investment in preserving our democracy than the ACLU. Well, I don't know why it's doing that. If I wasn't filming, it wouldn't do that. So let's get this one a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger, a little wider. That looks good there. Okay. Well, I don't know where did my, that is more than interesting. Okay. I'll put that there. Let's try this again. Photo. And copy and paste. Okay, we'll try this again. I don't know what happened to my other one. It disappeared. And we'll try it again. Okay. Okay. This is perplexing. Okay. try this down here. My apologies. Don't usually have this much trouble when filming a video. Okay, we're getting there. Okay. All right, if this doesn't work, I'm going to fix this off screen. Okay, I've had mishaps before, but this is taking it to a whole new level. Okay, so that looks better. Okay, so let's get this resized. This is funny. Funny, not funny. Okay, so we got that frame there. I'm just going to leave that there for right now. I'm going to take this picture. I'm going to leave that there for right now. And I need to get this one here out. And I'm going to put this one here. And I think that is all I'm going to do. Because this is, I need to figure out what's going on with these issues that I'm having here. Okay. Okay, that is there. Gonna move that over. Move that there. A little bit further down. Then I can put this here. And this is more of a challenge than I thought it was going to be. But, okay, so that way you can see. And if I turn off images, then I won't be able to do this at all. So let's see, we can get this one here. And I can't get more than one image at a time. So I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to put this here. And then I'm going to bring this to the front. Bring to the front. And there, we got that there. And we'll just keep working. It's going to get there. I can feel it. It's getting there. Okay, and then I can take this last one. Okay, there we go. All right, so there we go with that. And then I'm going to bring this down a little bit. And I'm going to bring that down a little bit. Okay, and where do I want to put this? Here. Put that. Then I get that there. Okay. Okay. And I can move this, make this smaller. And I can bring this up here. I'm losing some things I can see, but this has been more of a challenge than I thought. So I think I'm going to try the cutting that out there, and then I can move that. Okay, and cut, and I can bring that down. Okay, all right, and then I can find one more picture, a couple little small ones to fill in these spaces here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here, make that smaller, and then I can put this over here, and this over here. Okay, it's getting there. And this is actually a picture of a flower that I manipulated in Photoshop. Okay, so we got the backyard, and we got the moon, and we are missing one. You can see it in the background there. So let's see, maybe we can crop this one. Okay, let's see, that works. And yes, that does work. And we can put this down here like that. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, and that is it. I'm going to leave that just like that. Okay, voila, we got it done. All right, yay. Okay, all right. So what I could do if I wanted to is I could take this one and I could duplicate it and I could put it over this picture like this, and I could duplicate it one more time, and I could put it over this picture here like that, and that looks great. Okay, and this video has turned out to be a little bit longer than I wanted to, and I'm just going to see if I could find a floral element to put behind here to make it a little more. Okay, indulge me please. Let's see what we have here. I'm just looking for something kind of florally. Okay, to put in here. Okay, I think I'm going to do this one, and I might do a couple of these. Okay, and I'll duplicate it a couple times and put that there like that. Okay, so we fill that in. We got everything all set, and I think I'm going to call it quits before I mess it up. Okay, that looks good. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me today. I do appreciate it. And again, I do apologize for taking a little bit longer to get this done, but I did want to get this kind of a mood board set there. So I appreciate you being here today. This was a little bit more of a challenge than I anticipated getting this page done, but I do kind of like the way it turned out in the end. I've got my pictures in there, and this is my 3D printed celebrating the 250th anniversary of our country. And so I will say ciao for now. Bye-bye.